Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, December 27th. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Denise Douglas. Thank you for joining us this evening. Well, topping our news tonight, days after ousting its executive director, the Prince George's Family Crisis Center has a new leader. Sophie Ford was forced to resign last week after several residents complained of substandard living conditions. They alleged they were served spoiled food and assigned to pest-infested rooms without heat. Despite the controversy, new administrator Michelle Williams says she's optimistic about the future.
I think the biggest challenge is just helping people feel safe in the immediate crisis. Once we can get people in a place where they're stable, that's in shelter, and we can help them plan for what their next housing opportunity is, that is really the best work we can do.
Maintenance of a 100-year-old building and having 50 families, 50 individuals, women and children in the facility 24 hours a day is hard on the place. The good news is we never lost our occupancy license. We are sound in terms of the physical plant. We have a lot of sanitation and reorganization to do, but nothing life-threatening or catastrophic.
The center operates a shelter for women and children fleeing domestic violence.
The Prince George's County Council will meet tomorrow morning to consider emergency legislation responding to the new federal tax law. The measure will allow homeowners to pay their property taxes before January 1st, when the new federal law takes effect. That's for 2018 taxes. Now, the bill that President Trump signed last week limits local property and state and local tax deductions to $10,000. The Montgomery County Council passed similar legislation yesterday.
Now, with these cold temps outside, you may be tempted to warm up your car before getting in to head out. But police say you better think twice because it is illegal to do so, and you could get a ticket if you're caught. The fine is $70 plus 1 point against your driving record. We spoke with a number of people to get their reaction.
That's one safety reason, never know, I don't care, I might know the people I live at, I never know who's walking through, might just want to just get in and go in the car or whatever, but I don't do that. I'm going to be near the car, or at least where I can keep it in sight if I'm in the house, but I don't do that.
Does it surprise you, though, that it's illegal and that you could get fined and get points against your license?
Yeah, I am surprised about that, yeah, absolutely, I am. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, because I'm afraid to come back out here and if I leave things in my car, it'll be gone. So, no, I don't do that.
And now knowing that it's illegal, does that kind of determine more that you won't do it?
Exactly.
Now, the law does have some wiggle room. A car with a remote keyless ignition starter is allowed to run unattended for 5 minutes.
Well, with temperatures expected to dip into the teens tonight, the Prince George's Fire Department is warning residents to be careful while heating your home and cooking in the kitchen. Fire officials say unattended cooking is the #1 cause of residential fires and injuries. Also topping the list of causes are furnaces, fireplaces, and space heaters.
Just keep fire safety in mind. If you're using your wood-burning fireplace, make sure you only burn seasoned wood in it. Don't throw a lot of trash. Don't throw gift wrappings inside this fireplace. It's not made for that. Space heaters, give it space. A 3-foot circle around that space heater. If you have the ability to purchase a brand new space heater that has a lot of safety features included in it, do so.
And another essential tip to keep in mind, make sure you have a working smoke detector.
Thank you, Patty. She just gave you a reminder to be careful about heating your home. But if for some reason you don't have heat, there is help out there. Shelters have been set up at community centers where you can get relief from the cold. The Kentland Community Center is one of several locations on the list. Experts say it's important to utilize the facilities as opposed to exposing yourself to the frigid temperatures. This is especially true for groups like children and the elderly who might be vulnerable to other health problems.
Each year, we partner with the county's emergency management office to designate certain community centers, just as a way to help out our patrons. It's part of ongoing partnerships that we do with the county year-round, because we also do this in the summer as well.
For a full list of warming centers, go to pgparks.com.